Thank you, Speaker. There was a bit of a thread on social media at the peak of COVID. What was the last gig you went to before the lockdowns? Well, mine was a sold-out performance at the Enmore Theatre with Julia Jacklin and her excellent bass player, my son Harry. And what a performance it was. But 2 days later, their tour was over and they were coming home to be housebound. By contrast, I went to my first COVID gig a few weeks ago at the Lansdowne, again to see my son play. But this time it was a much more intimate audience. And while it was wonderful to be able to see him with singer Ruben Neeson, it was one of those moments that brought home to me again the profound impact this virus is having on some groups more than others. Musicians, actors, visual artists, filmmakers, set designers, set makers, costume makers, circus performers, scriptwriters, the lighting teams and buskers saw their income evaporate overnight when the COVID pandemic restrictions came into force. Now, they are among the hardest hit, but obviously not the only ones. We're starting to see music return to small venues like the Avalon in Katoomba and the Church Bar in Windsor, among others, and performances with smaller numbers at bigger venues like the Joan and the Hub in Springwood. But it's going to be a long time before you can call it a vibrant music or theatre scene locally. While I don't doubt the personal interest of those opposite in the arts, I don't think this government really understands the breadth of the support that's needed to sustain our creatives through this darkest time for them. Their lives have been so affected, and while wonderful creativity online has emerged, and I celebrate the fact that many small galleries and artists like Nadia Odlum in my electorate have delighted in people's desire to have more works on their walls as they spend more time at home and on Zoom, the ability for many to make money from the arts right now is limited. What we've seen from this government is month after month of delay in announcing support.
I just need to ask the member for Macquarie to resume her seat. I'm sorry, we've got past 12 o'clock and we now move to government business.
And at that point, my speech was cut short because things had run over earlier in the day. What I was going on to say was how disappointing the government's response is. It took them more than 100 days to make any announcement about the arts sector. And during that time, they insisted there was no problem, that JobKeeper and JobSeeker were perfectly adequate to support the sector. And that was at a time when the sector was completely shut down because of restrictions. And then this month, more than 5 months after Labor first called for support, the Arts Minister, Paul Fletcher, absolutely refused to even guarantee that any of the urgently needed emergency funding would begin flowing by the end of the year. Now, I think it's a pitiful response from the Minister for Arts, who is meant to be going into bat for the sector. So while the government's made a lot of announcements and promises, too few people are yet seeing any of the benefits. I do want to acknowledge support for the film and television industry that's helped local productions start to get underway, and the encouragement of funding for international productions, because they're all part of the ecosystem that we have. And we've certainly been fortunate in the Hawkesbury to see a couple of films shooting recently. But for every plus, there's a minus. And the whole raft of small to medium arts companies have missed out on any sort of ongoing support. People like Sport for Jove, who run their very popular Shakespeare performances outdoors at Everglades at Lura every summer, and the Pact Theatre in Erskineville, which has been a real springboard for a bunch of people. All these small groups are a springboard for local Hawkesbury and Blue Mountains performers as they make their way into the wider world. So these organisations need to be around when COVID is over. I certainly support the call just a few days ago from one of the Western Parklands Sydney City Region mayors. Now, that includes us. The Blue Mountains and the Hawkesbury are part of this Western Parklands City. And the call is to increase funding so that councils can do more to support the arts. The region contains a third of the population of New South Wales, but only gets 1% of Commonwealth federal funding for the arts. That's just appalling. For regions like ours, arts isn't just about having a nice night out. The arts sector and any promotion of it supports innovation, it supports economic growth, it supports social cohesion, community engagement, and all of that leads to well-being. For the sector that is the first to step up and help others in a crisis, like we saw in the bushfires, they donate their time and their talent. It's time for the Morrison government to step up so this sector isn't left behind.